come in. Okay. Not bad. We go again.
Stagnant and sprawling. This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself. The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming. You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
My cowardly denial long enough. There's so much to unlock. I think that's the challenging thing.
Who will step forward into the light?
Like, there's a ton to unlock before you're really, like, there.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands. Avarice slips unseen.
I'm gonna try this one again.
Into the catacombs of the mind.
And then I like having Dead of Night. And then overtake aim. I'll take point blank shot. We need more there. Oh, so Adrenaline Rush. Oh, we can look at what's next to unlock, too. That's nice. Yeah, I think they did a beautiful job with it. And then Emboldening Vapors. I think it's better than Ounce of Prevention. All right. Let's roll in again. Yeah, like I was skeptical of the 3D-ness, but I think they did an amazing job kind of like getting the look of it just right.
Never to grow again.
Like the cell, they've got like a cell-shaded like Borderlands type of thing going on. All right, we always get an academics cache, it appears.
Desperate. They need your help.
Okay, so you always get kind of like an initial bump, and I don't think there's any point in looking at any of that stuff until you hit the first inn here.
Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and of course, occultism.
We always get a desperate few, and then that would, okay, they will like each other, or everybody likes this one. So I always take the one that kind of like maximizes that. Maybe I'm better off focusing my relationship building, for lack of a better term. Oh, I missed that pile of leaves. The mini game of finding the piles of leaves is tricky.
With open arms.
Oh, do we have to do one fight before the inn? Because if that's the case, we should equip some of this stuff, like the milk-soaked linen. I already did skills, so milk-soaked linen. The neutralizing powder buffs that resist. And Dismiss's hit points are a little lower, so I'll do that. And then fire resist there for now, I think. And then we'll see if there's actually a fight here, or if I'm just being silly. This looks like a fight. Okay, it is. Okay, so Dismiss has off guard, which is a bit of a bummer. So let's see. Emboldening Vapors is a plus 50% increase to damage. So if I give that to the Hellion, which one is going first? So okay, I think the Hellion kills this one outright. So I think I am emboldening Dismiss and have the Hellion hopefully get the kill here.
Suffering strengthens the bond.
And then, oh, the dazed. Everything was good there except I didn't realize that there was a dazed. And then this is going to be a, oh, That was not as big a hit as I was expecting it to be. Okay. So see, early on, people are making friends, they're getting excited about things.
We learn to face
Okay,
the
that's
future.
a pretty good trinket for the Hellion to get early, I think.
Worse in store.
Slap that in there. So I should have aimed for the bushes, maybe? There? So, presumably this is the end point of the game, but we don't know much about that yet.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Okay, we get our
Familiar
standard...
nonetheless.
We get our standard loathing. So let's take a look here really quickly. So we have Off Guard, which is nasty. Natural Swing is great. There must be a way to swap between the characters. Because I want to be able to just, like, toggle between them and take a look. So Unerring, not good for us. Iron Stance seems quite good. Suffered one too many blows to the noggin. Minus 5% crit. When damaged, 15% chance to stun. Punch Drunk is quite bad as well. Scatterbrained. Don't care so much about that. Natural Swing, if I could send it over to the Barbarian, would be great. So we'll have Boudica and Dismas box. Yeah, that's fine. Gets rid of Dismas's stress. And then at the Mastery Trainer,
when survival demands it.
I'm gonna do Duelist's Advance here, I think. Because 3 turns of Riposte seems like a big difference maker there. Now the Wainwright
must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must
we get the
go.
Crow's Nest.
Learn what can be taught.
What provisions do we have
You may
on?
stand just a little taller at the end.
Oh, Robbie, thank you. Hold on. Did I miss that? Oh, you're a genius. Thank you. That's completely obvious. It was right in front of me. Okay, that makes it so much easier to look through this stuff. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so anything at the Provisioner
Precious
of
relics remind
interest
us of a time before the end.
might be worth picking up a dartboard to try and build some more camaraderie. The speed bag's also quite good. I don't have a good feel. Like, I feel like we spent a lot of gold early. I think I want to save my gold to get rid of... I have a few really bad quirks. So let's see what our options are here. Ooh, plus 250 hope. Avoid the hospital. Avoid the watchtower. I think I can avoid the watchtower. I want the hospital. So we'll go to the Photor.
Overrun with putrescence and rot.
All right, off we go. Okay, so we just have to avoid the watchtower. So let's figure out where the watchtower is. Show me some map
The rancid
action.
crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
There's no way to avoid the watchtower. Literally a single node watchtower. All right, fair enough, game. Maybe don't offer quests that are completely impossible. So we're at 100% torch. I think an assistance encounter here is not that important. Wait, oh, but there's a hero shrine this way. Let's go unknown. So we'll go right here, and then we'll go left for the hero shrine.
A simple choice.
Because I don't think we need the
least it
assistance
should
encounter
be.
early. But yeah, that little blue toast was some, some fight people were not psyched about. Okay, this was also an assistance encounter. Go figure. Okay, so we got... That will piss off Dismas. We don't need the torch, so I'm going to spend some torch here and hope that this doesn't still pissed off our plague doctor.
Gain is insignificant.
Okay. So how... Hold on, I want to figure out how bad... Uh-oh. I'm a-going. Okay. It kept going while I was trying. I was like, I wanted to figure out how much that was harming the relationship between Paracelsus and Dismas. Paracelsus, I think, actually. I'll eventually get the names right. The Plague Doctor was a particularly tough one. Alright, so we got a hero shrine. We got the Grave Robber's additional ability. For more info, hold Alt. Okay, it doesn't seem like we get much. We haven't done one for the Hellion, though. I think that's... It's probably better to go deep, but I kind of like unraveling the story.
Hellion. Chapter 1. The Eve of Glory. She was young to join the war band, but any who challenged her readiness were met with clenched fists and violent indignation. Having bloodied the last of her detractors, the matter was considered finally settled. On the eve of battle, she joined her clanmates in a raucous celebration, her stein and her spirits overflowing with abundance.
Oops. Okay, so she picked up Bleed Out, which is front row only, gives her winded, but a 4-point bleed. That's interesting. I'm not seeing Barbaric Yop be that useful, so I'm gonna toss Bleed Out on for the moment. Where did we say we were gonna go from here? We have a hospital where we could get rid of one of the negative quirks. But I also want to bring down our loathing, so I'm gonna go to the resistance encounter, which will probably also have a fight on the way down. Oh, just missed it. Okay, we remember this. So we're gonna let that mostly tick on him, and we're gonna go hard on the cannon. Actually, yeah, I think we blow that guy up. It gets her into position. This thing, it's gonna boom us, but I don't think there's any way around that.
Anxiety foments insidious.
Oh, I didn't know it stunned. You hate to see that. We got time, though. Yeah, so early on, stress is low, people are happy-ish or something. That'll be a larger hit, I think. Oh, the corpse went away. I was going to use that. Okay, not bad, though.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
But, like, stress is
Challenge
building,
what you can
and I don't
And
have...
be off once more.
I don't have a great answer for what I'm supposed to do for stress in the intervening time here. Because, like, right now, things are okay. People are, like, bonding positively, etc. But as the stress builds, they start, like, fighting one another. There starts to be more infighting. We do this fight because we need to get the loathing down. More leaf? Is that like more cowbell? They're all gonna go after this. Does this 4 to 7? This does not get a kill unless we crit. Alright, we decided to crit. That's cool. Okay, so we can get a heal off here. Okay. 12 points of blight. Gonna grab the heal here. We get the point blank. And that's a big bleed. Now, we do take winded, which I guess is okay. She can benefit from a little healing, and I think we can get a bit of a cure there, and then this should be nice. Okay.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
6% death blow resistance. So some of the iconography doesn't quite click with me yet.
The loathing festers.
So let's see. So the item that we just picked up is this. I don't think we'll keep it. Okay, we're gonna have a hero shrine or an unknown reward. We gotta go hero shrine every time we have the opportunity, because that's the
Is it not?
that is the meta unlock that we have going on, which everyone has done one. So before we go any further, I just wanna, we can look and see now that I understand how this works. Oh, we can't look and see what's next to be unlocked. Tend to think, like, I want Dismas to get a bleed, I think is what. So I think I'm going to do Dismas's second one now.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Opportunists. Okay, so we have 5 rounds. We need to be mindful of that. Ooh, well, we're not getting this guy dead with that attitude. The bleeds are just rough, and these guys, they see the combo, so they just pile on. Oh, and we don't get the heal there. think we wait.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
So the turn order lies. That's something I need to bear in mind. Ooh.
Early results are encouraging.
Okay, let's see. Nice hit. Nice hit. We have a problem with the backline projection though here. Dismas is going to need a heal, big time. But we do get Iron Swan now. You can't be stunning me like that, game. It's not cool. Especially since... Okay, that's one way to kill things.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
We just got to move her up to position for Iron Swan.
Stumbling and stupefied.
We take the bleed off.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
But we're in a little bit of a bad place. Okay, that does decent damage. It's not terrible. Okay. We did finish the fight in the time. The timer on those is a little punishing. Like 5 rounds to do those doesn't leave you much time to recoup. I think they're reacting very strongly to the one of the challenges of Darkest Dungeon, which was the stalling mechanic in the original.
If we are ever to be free of it.
I want some bleeds for Dismas. I'm hoping that that's what we get here. I should pay attention to that though the next time.
Chapter 2. Laying low.
So I'm guessing every character probably has one battle, like one interactive chapter, and then some number, or maybe 2 interactives, 3 kind of expository. That's my guess.
Harried by a pursuing garrison, he took refuge in the fetid canals of the city. Concealment took its toll, and soon he began to see himself in the furtive, scurrying pests that formed an unfortunate portion of his meager diet. Freedom, once so fondly imagined, had become a vortex of degradation.
All right. Open vein. That is indeed what I was thinking it might be. All right. And then what would I haven't been using tracking shots, so I'm going to bring open vein into the mix. All right, and we have an assistance here, but we're going to probably have a fight along the way. Need to remember... Wait, I selected avoid the hospital? I thought I selected avoid the watchtower.
Parasite. Opportunists.
Who's going first? You are? All right, let's see if we can take this guy down a peg before we cannot. Alright, let's just lessen the incoming damage. Since it's still a lot. Okay, well the blind did not work.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Okay. No dismiss. There was absolutely none of that going on. I don't like what's going on with our hit points right now.
Messy, but effective. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
So I do this just because I need to move them up so that they're in melee range. I like that stealth now prevents the hit, even if you target both. At some point in the future, I will probably no longer feel that way. But at the moment, seems good. That was a weak sauce heal. So we do this. Grave Robber is just like
Empowered.
our person for moving folks up. I love the flipping the knife. That one in particular is just so satisfying. All right.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Got some. Let's take a look at our trinkets situation here really quickly. We have 2. A little bit of fire resistance and max HP. All right. I feel like we just need some time to regen hit points right now. We're a bit in a bad way, hit point wise.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
Okay, so we're at 31, so that would be good. But we take stress, but everyone likes each other with this option. And then with this option, we just lose 6 square satchels. This seems like the best one.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Ooh, nice, the medicine chest. Now, if we look at the map, this path doesn't appear to be the kind that that has an ambush on it, so I think we're in the clear to the watchtower. We need to avoid the hospital. I could have sworn I selected the other one. I love how running over these, it's like, look, you just ran over a pulsing pustule.
Parted. Our way is made clear.
And you found 2 loaves of bread. Alright, so We have a lair, high risk, high reward. We're not in great shape for. Resistance encounter could be good. What's our money situation look like? 44? The hoarder could also be kind of good. Noticing a lot of resistance encounters here. Let's go middle to resistance to academic study, I think. So middle and then left.
This is no place for decent folk.
So my hope is that, like, because we have good relationships, we can kind of sit on this for a minute and people will, like, bond with each other. They'll heal up a little bit.
Righteous and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike.
We can pick up a bit more, torch here, perhaps. Whoa, minus 16 of those. Oh, so those are the relics. Got it. Let's do this one. Typhoid.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Can't help but feel like that's not what I necessarily wanted. Wait, did it? Oh wait, oh there it is. It's down at the bottom. Combat start, minus 1% max HP. If flame greater than 50%, 2x. Ugh. All right, well, we're gonna have to make it to the inn, and then we're gonna have to get a hospital, I guess, in the next one, since we don't even have a hospital here, so we can't screw that up. Okay, so yeah, we're going to this resistance encounter, which is going to get our loathing to 0. Oh, we have options here. So stealthy approach, we gain stealth. This one, so this one bonds us the most, but we gain no advantage against them. This one we gain the most advantage, but I'm gonna do this. Let's all like each other. I think that's important. Okay, milk-soaked linen to get rid of that. This one's going immediately, so I think we target the other one and try and get it dead before it gets a chance to go. That's really frustrating. You have 6 hit points. This is gonna do 2 to 3 plus how much blight? 4 blight? I think we... Oh, if we had landed that, we would have gotten it. I should have checked the... Yeah. She's getting wailed on. I need to be checking my resists here. I would have expected them to bleed, honestly. How did I end up all the way back here? Wait. How did... Somehow my grave robber ended up all the way at the front here? What's going on? No. Heal her up, stealth her.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
We gotta keep that up. But man, like, the stress, like, what am I can't help but feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, at least in the original Darkest Dungeon, you'd occasionally get, like, a pip or two of, like, oh, here's some stress lessening. No such luck here. Just gonna put the damage in.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Because we have a long way to go, so we're gonna break. Like, we get our loathing down a level.
Abates.
And then next one we can skip. Well, I guess we get a mastery point for it. Oh, healing salves. Let's make sure that those get equipped on someone who moves relatively early. Okay, so those are trinkets. Combat items, we have this, which removes a stealth. This clears all corpses. I mean, clearing all corpses, we kind of use corpses, so... And then what do we have for trinkets here? Plus 20% maximum HP. I mean, it's a straight upgrade over that. Okay, we'll do that. So now if we get a, like, hey, what if we don't fight this resistance encounter type of thing, I'll totally take that. Yep, there was money that somehow we grabbed as we were riding by that. Yep, there was... See, the meltdown, like, that's insane to me. Like, I was just riding along here. Like, what could I have done? I don't have any laudanum. And it spoils our relationships, right? Because, like, these ones, they're relatively happy, but then, like, all of a sudden, she and Dismas are just, like, mortal enemies. Picked up a holy water out of that one. Okay, so we run away and lose torch, or we fight.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
I don't know if that was a smart move. Oh, and then where are we going to go from here? Let's go to the academic study. I don't fully understand what those are versus other things, but we'll see. Also, getting the mouse cursor to properly work on the map, that would be big.
A rare and impressive collection of folklore, ancient wisdom, and
So
sinister
everyone is like,
secrets.
no time for fiction and fantasy. Smells like must and cockroaches. I like, let's kick our feet up by the fire. Now, how did that slightly moved us towards neutrality? I guess that was worth it. But, like, Audrey, I don't know, like, I think she's just gonna, like... She's just gonna tick over, I feel like. Dismas is just a disaster area. Oh, Dismas doesn't get to go because of dazed. Ah.
Steady yourself.
Okay. That's some hits. These two still have to go. Let's try and blind them up, see if we get some lucky dodges. Like, I have to get killing blows, right? Like, that's a fact of the game, I believe.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay, damage back there is good, but that's... undoing everything. Gonna get this guy ticking, and then... Oh, I really needed to do a heal here, but I feel like doing healing in these fights is just like, until the last moment, is just feels like doom.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Wish I didn't have to take the hit to get that one, but...
A righteous action.
Alright, we're actually moving through this pretty decently quick.
Cooperation is the key.
Okay, everybody gets to go as long as we don't... Okay. Okay, that's not the best.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
I want to get another heal off here.
A little help impeccably timed.
You're taking 6, you have 8, so...
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
We're gonna have more mastery than we've ever had before at the end of this part, but the fact that we're still getting meltdowns, I think I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that we can't really build optimal parties at this point because we don't have the unlocks for it. Oh, that was a meltdown. Yeah, it feels really bad when you're just like, oh yeah, we're just riding along, there's no intervention. Oh, I mean, I guess that happened in the original Darkest Dungeon too, right? You'd be walking down a hallway, you'd get a stress tick. And the solution was not to be there in the first place. Ooh. I mean, this one at least gets us some stuff.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
I'm not sure any of that is exactly what I was looking for in my life. Over encumbered. Okay, so by how much? All right, we need to get rid of 2 more. Let's see about some of these trinkets, like... Oh, that was our only trinket. That... We're going to need all this stuff very shortly. So I'll get rid of that, and I'll get rid of that. I like the way they handled encumbrance. That's an interesting dynamic. It's really easy to get into like seriously swervy business here. Okay, so we're gonna have a cultist fight. But I think we always have to do the first one. This is a nasty first fight. Gosh. Dismas is just so weak. Like with the days and the...
Steady yourself.
These guys don't blight very easily, do they? I don't like that. Don't like that mix up. Now that's teamwork. Makes the dream work. That is a big hit. Now, does that kill you? Because you have no more food options left? It does not kill you. Okay.
Steady yourself.
Okay, plus a vulnerability.
Cooperation is the key.
We don't land blights on this guy, so... Man, that doesn't hit as hard as I want it to. These guys have death blow resist? Okay. Well, that could be the end of our Hellion. Okay, I like that switch up there.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
The healing solves are big, though, for sure. Okay.
A little help impeccably timed.
I'm just trying to see how much I can get people's health up. Don't like that I don't have a heal for our Plague Doctor. It's 5, 15. Okay.
The work continues.
Well, we survived the one we needed to. Going all the way to the end seems important, but I don't think we have what it takes. But let's at least look and see. Got that 2-size enemy, the, what is he called? The Lord.
Cooperation is the key.
Actually, before we do this, let's...
Cooperation is the key.
Might have wanted to blind the Lord.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, there's an argument to be made for that. Wow, he does that? Got it. The bleed seemed more worrisome to me, but yeah, I mean, if this guy does that, I don't know what we do. All right, so we're gonna have 2 relationships tested. They seem to, I mean, they seem to predictably always always be bad if you push it in the bad direction.
Muttered threats. All trust is lost. The slow suffering begins. Steady yourself.
Yeah, if he just does that every time, it's a little rough and tumble. And there's another one after this, yeah. And this is it. We're in the death spiral.
Restless souls thrive in chaos they create.
I guess I pushed too hard. I should have abandoned ship after the first fight.
The slow suffering begins. A brilliant conclusion.
Our whole party hates each other.
Empowered, emboldened. Cooperation is the key.
Leaving this guy for last seems like it's not a great plan. Can quote me on that one. Wow, really? That...
Messy, but effective.
Oh, it doesn't have as many hit points as I thought it did. I think that was perhaps my error. I should have focused it because I assumed it had a bunch of hit points, but... so we're not going to blight it. Okay. Ooh, can we not battlefield medicine from this position? We can't. Expect we might have trouble with Dismas surviving right now. Because this guy was quite quick, historically. Yep, he goes first. Oh no, he goes last, actually. Never mind. He's taking 3, he has 2. He has Death's Door. Dang it. I should have checked that. I can't get any heals because he keeps knocking people backwards. So, there's that.
All problems have their solutions. Even the